Capricorn, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping and watching. Capricorn, I pulled the cards ahead of time so I could save some time if that's all right with you guys, okay? So you're just gonna have to trust me on this one, okay? So this is your career and finance. So I want to start with this major arcana, the justice card that you got. And I want to start with justice because when major arcana cards show up, it's usually to shine some light on maybe lessons or areas of our life where we potentially need some type of personal growth. Major arcanas are always the most influential and the most powerful cards in the spread. Okay, so justice normally shows up when there is a need for us to be accountable, okay, or to accept the consequences, or to be fair and truthful. You know, it's kind of like that energy of coming clean. All right, so when justice shows up, you know, it talks about cutting corners. All right, taking advantage of people or lying or things of that nature. And when we're in that type of energy, you know, it rarely works out right in the long run. It may, you know, be okay for the time being, but as far as the future, you know, no, okay, it catches up with you. So if you've been dishonest, just know that justice, you know, will do its job. Okay, it will catch up with you. So don't expect, you know, to get away with any type of bad dealings. All right, now on the other hand, if you've been good, you know, expect to receive, you know, acknowledgement and love and honor, you know, from the universe. Okay, but whatever it is, whether you're being honest or dishonest, loyal or not loyal, just know that, you know, justice always notices. Okay, justice always notices. So in your reading today for your finances, you have this card of leadership. Okay, so I feel that it is been divinely assigned for you to be in some type of position in leadership, because you have the leadership card and you also have this card of number 1. Okay, it says you are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and your endurance are powerful and will help you get through times and reach success. So you're being put in a position where you're going to be able to lead others or oversee others in some way, shape, or form. Okay, this is part of your destiny, part of your career, has to do with your money and things like that. All right, but it says that it's time to set up into the leadership role in your life. You can expect to succeed in any leadership position. Your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. So you are being called, okay, to step into some type of position in leadership. This could be, you know, just being a boss, right? A supervisor. It could be a counselor, a spiritual teacher. It could be all kinds of things, okay? But whatever you do, the universe is asking you with justice here to make sure that you're true to yourself and that you walk in your truth. Try not to deviate, you know, from that, okay? Try not to do that. When ones show up, it asks you to follow your heart. That's what ones do, right? It asks you to focus on the present, you know, take charge. A lot of you are still looking for the spiritual meaning of your life right now. That's why that one is here. And not all of you are being called to be leaders, but for those of you who are feeling that calling, then this reading, of course, is for you, because ones do have that energy. These are individuals and people who are searching and looking for, you know, the spiritual meaning. All right, period, and straightforward. All right, so you could be in a very heavy thought energy right now as far as what it is that you may want to do. Where do you need to be a leader in? Okay, and with this rest card, it may be indicating that in order to get those answers, you might want to spend some time in meditation. Like if there is times or situations when you're confused, you know, spending some time in rest and meditation, it will help you find the answers that, you know, you are looking for. you have this Three of Cups here, so it tells me that you're meant to be in some type of group setting with others, okay? The Three of Cups, we have three people here gathered together, expressing their emotions, you know, because cups speak of emotions, the heart, healing, things like that. So part of your leadership mission or your purpose as a leader in this lifetime, you know, may involve helping or healing people through difficult, you know, times in their life. Okay, this is helping people in a good way, helping them feel happy, giving them an understanding, connecting with others in a way to where they feel like they can trust you, where you build a friendship up, you know, with others. And again, justice is here to make sure that whenever you're in charge of others in to any extent, in any matter, it's best to make sure that you're leading them the right way, that you're being honest with them, that you're telling them the truth, and that you're not taking advantage of people. It's no need to lie, you know, to make yourself look good or for people to, you know, look at you as a leader. You don't have to be in charge all the time. For somebody here, I don't know who this is for, or somebody here, I feel like having someone look at you as a leader is very important to you. I think that is just the light that you want to be seen in. But you don't have to portray or be somebody or pretend to be somebody you're not, or to pretend to know knowledge or information that you don't, okay? Just be true to you. You know, you don't have to be perfect, because we have this card of perfection. You don't have to be perfect in order for you to be able to lead and teach people. Teach them what you know, okay? And you will build upon that as you go. All right, so if you're unclear about something, whether this is knowledge that you're passing off to somebody else, or if this is just where you should be in this journey, or what you should do with yourself or do with your life, or how you should teach or how you should lead, then again, like I said, spend some time, you know, in meditation. So this unclear says money is either tight or not receiving what you expected. The answers you are seeking will remain unclear for now. Your basic needs will be met. So right now, some of you are like, oh, well, when is this going to happen? When am I going to get this harvest, right? The Seven of Pentacles is all about, you know, harvest, like things paying off. And a lot of you are really motivated and ready, you know, to get into your purpose, to get into this leadership position, okay? But it takes time, all right? With this Wings card here, it speaks of rising above money issues, businesses taking off, profits, spiritual work, life purpose, mission. Some of you, for sure, your life purpose is leadership. All right, but that's a huge role, right? Being a spiritual teacher, like leading people on their journey and stuff like that. There's a lot to learn, okay? So this takes time. So although you're waiting to get into this major role of leadership and guidance, you know, you got to do some work first, because you don't want to be leading people the wrong way. You just don't want to be telling them a bunch of shit that ain't true, or a stuff that's just a mumble jumble. All right, people they learn a lot of, you know, it's almost like, I've said this before to other people, as far as like going to counselors, and this isn't, you know, the end all be all, but most people, like if you're saying, hey, you know, this is how you should be spending your money, this is what you should be doing, and you're telling people this, but yet they're looking at you and you're on welfare, right? They're really not listening to you, right? You need to get your life fixed first, right? Get off welfare, you know, get your money lined up before you decide that you want to give advice to others about their finances. Like, no one's going to listen to you if you don't have, you know, your shit in order. Like, don't be preaching or teaching nobody about, you know, an area that you have not yet mastered. So it takes time, okay? It just takes time for any business, for any spiritual path, you know, to take off, okay? You definitely have a mission here, all right? You definitely are, and you're definitely, not all of you, but for those of you, there is definitely a leadership type of energy that is here in regards to your purpose, okay? And it does involve, you know, spiritual work, okay? It does. And right now, for a lot of you, this may be unclear to you. You may feel it inside, like, damn, I should be a spiritual teacher, but you may not be 100% on that, right? You're just like, I'm not really sure. But you know, if you're watching this reading and that has been on your mind, then this is your confirmation that this is what you should be doing. Do you have to have a degree, or do you need to be a master or a I don't know, do you have to be up there? Do you need a bunch of credentials or things like that in order to begin to lead people? No, tell them what you know, right? You don't need to be perfect right now. Perfection comes down the road. Okay, it says give up on your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome the fear of failure. You are enough and you have what it takes to improve your finances. So if you're dragging your feet right now, Capricorn, and you're unclear, or you feel you have to be perfect before you can get out here, then you know what? It's going to take forever, and some of you are young, some of you are old, but just think you're not getting any younger. So there is an energy here to kind of, go ahead and step into this role. You have triple eights here, and these eights are going to bring you the abundance that you need. And also work on your beliefs about money, okay? Be open to receive, okay? And be mindful of being materialistic. But eights speak of mastery, okay? So, the universe is saying, look, you were born to be a leader. There's a skill that that you need to perfect right now. There's a skill that you need to master, along your way. And when you do, you're going to step into this collaborative energy here with the 3 of Cups. You're going to step into, this creative energy, okay, where you can help people, find happiness in their lives and appreciate life and to feel better about what they're doing and where they're going. All right. So, Capricorn, this is pretty much what I have for you. Take time to rest. You don't have to accomplish everything in a day, but you don't want your goals to kind of just have all these ideas and here we are 15, 20 years down the road and you're still in the same place either. Moderation, okay? Balance this out, but you are a natural born leader, okay? You are a natural born spiritual teacher. All right, there is work that the universe needs you to do. Some of you, if you're not clear about it, then spend some time in rest, spend some time in meditation, and you will see exactly what it is that the universe is asking you to do.